Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's JR. You're checking out the Sport Brief. I mean, it's the NBA Finals. It's Game 7. It's a wrap. LeBron James just got that MVP trophy. I think he had 37 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. He's a back-to-back champion, and the Heat, they're back-to-back champions. And the San Antonio Spurs, Tim Duncan, he's kind of pissed at himself for blowing some layups. They go back to Texas without a championship. I guess Tim Duncan is probably going to have to settle for 4 for now. And we'll talk about the San Antonio Spurs in a minute. I mean, I picked the Miami Heat to win in 7 games primarily because they have home court advantage at times, especially when Danny Green started going off. It didn't look like it was going to get popping, but it did, and they win. And by the way, Chris Bosh had 0 points. And I have to say, I know they just won the championships. They just won the championship, but props to all of them. But Bosh is probably going to be the first dude out the door. I mean, people in Boston probably hate Ray Allen a whole lot more. Dwayne Wade, his knees are going to be iced the hell up tomorrow. And LeBron, people are going to have to kiss his ass a little bit more. I know a whole lot of people were anxiously hoping that this dude didn't win a title. And I got to say, Greg Popovich, he showed the San Antonio Spurs, or they lost, but he showed the Miami Heat a lot of love in the win. And I'm even watching your main man Shane Battier right here hitting 6 3-pointers in this game after he basically did not exist for the beginning of the series. And now we can talk about the loser-ass Spurs. Manu Ginobili. I think he should have got the MVP trophy because his ass basically played for the Miami Heat. I mean, the guy was turning the ball over. He had a huge turnover at the end of the game. He damn near threw it to Greg Popovich. We already spoke about Tim Duncan missing his layups. Tony Parker, we don't know how his injury, his damn near tear, affected his play for the rest of the series. He started off the series on fire while they were alternating games. And Tracy McGrady. That poor guy comes back from China, and he will go back to Texas or wherever the hell he lives now, and McGrady is still a loser. So I'm more so interested in seeing what happens with the big three. Chris Bosh is going to cry in his champagne. He had the worst game in his career. I don't know how they can necessarily sustain this for the next few years. And I'm looking at Chris Bosh now. His ass looks kind of disappointed right there. But they're going to have another parade. They're going to come back next year. LeBron and Wade are going to be there. Who knows what changes they're going to make. But props to the Miami Heat. This is JR. You're checking out the Sport Brief. Don't forget to subscribe to JR Sport Brief right here. I made a video on the top rookies coming into the NBA next week. Don't forget to subscribe. And, of course, tomorrow is Fan Friday. It's past midnight out here in New York City, so I'm going to call it a wrap. And then big shout-outs to Kawhi Leonard, even though he has, like, jailbird braids. See what the Spurs do. It's probably a wrap for those guys for the next few years. This is JR. Catch you folks later. It's a quick live stream. Peace.